Hello, Yvonne. Fucking Costanza. Where are we going? Where's Jay at? Not near a fire. What's going on, Jared? How's it going, Mark? Heyo, Mindy. What's going on? My heckle is in error, so you can't replay it. And I'm on top of Mindy in heckle. It's Mindy and then I'm on top. But you can't see my broadcast because it says error. 3 alarms down in Jersey, yeah. I was just at a second alarm. It was really nothing. It's going, Mark. How are you? Hey, Tony with the eyeballs. Jay's backyard. Of all the nights that Jay is in Bethlehem, sitting in a parking lot, twiddling his thumbs, tonight they get a 2-alarm blaze. You love the bottom. Yeah, it's all right. You're on the bottom on my list, but you can't see me because I'm on top and I'm on error. So I don't know what's going on.
Can you tell anyone?
Heckle is failing me.
Engine 6 and 10 utility 1 are available returning. 2311.
No, I don't need help that. I'm done broadcasting. It's just that when I was done broadcasting, it didn't go into replay mode. There's an error. It'll catch it. It'll probably pop back up. But I don't want to bother him. I'm not that type of guy. It's not that important. Hello, Nina. I didn't see her come in. So we were on Heckle earlier, maybe an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. I had a 2-alarm fire on the south side, which was just a room and contents job on a second floor of a duplex. So it wasn't all that big. Made a quick knock. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home and go to bed. Where's Carolina fan? I don't know what that is. What the heckle? Yeah. Heckle failed me. A lot of cops up there. They must have a traffic stop. Oh, there goes a cop up the wrong way street. Oh, they're all converging on this car. He just went up the wrong way. And as this guy's going around, oh, they must be needing help because he just took off. Yeah, he's gonna go down. I wonder what happened. All the cops. Oh, yeah, look at them all. We're gonna go around the block. He's flying. Maybe they just called for help. Yeah, right down here. some action going on. Oh, you know what I didn't notice? I don't know, I can't see it, it's too tall. What's going on, Eric? All right. Any new people in here that's just joining? We are coming to you live from Allentown, Pennsylvania, about 50 miles north of the city of Philadelphia. Be the better landmark. And yeah, we're broadcasting worldwide, live. My name is Bill.
Carry through the street, 1095. 33, 1096.
Mark, I'm all right. I'm just not fired up at the moment. Oh, more action down here. All right, we got more red and blues. Here we go. Lady, you're gonna run right through the fucking stoplight. Where is she going? Can I ask? Oh, man. Take a deep breath, Bill. Take a deep breath. Now she's blocking both lanes of the road. Oh, then she's gonna go straight. She did all that to cutting. I was beside her back there, freaking bitch. So she had a cut in front of me to make a left another block away. I don't understand that. Anyway, we're trying to remain calm tonight because I've seen I did a heckle broadcast earlier, which is not replayable because there's an error in the replay. So, you know, I'm driving on the highway, and I'm not on the highway not 30 seconds, and people were driving like complete goddamn idiots. And I'm just trying to take a deep breath and remain calm tonight. Put a good show on, find some action. All right. Where's my hug? Where's my hug, ladies? Oh. And there she goes. That's the same lady. She did all that to come down to this club. Are you kidding me? That was her. Oh my God. And guess what? Somebody's going to take that home tonight, maybe. I can tell she's already a whack job because I was sitting next to her looking at her and she was all like wigged out. I don't know what the hell she's on. But she's coming down here, and I pity the guy that picks her up and takes her home. Oh, Christ. Nobody needs that in their house. Jesus mighty. Can you imagine? After I see that, the train wreck of a driving she was doing, I don't need to get laid that bad. You know what I'm saying? Holy Holy shit. I'm just saying. Or that's somebody's girlfriend. Can you imagine? I watched the show the other night on HLN, Roommates, and it was about, your roommate killing you. And there was this pretty girl, and she hooked up with an attorney, but she was psycho. She was psychotic, and she was very possessive, controlling, the whole 9 yards. Complete whack job. And when she dressed up, she was pretty. She did her hair and her makeup and dressed up nice. But when she was in jail, she looked like a rag doll. But anyway, the attorney was wanting to break up with her because she was just, I don't know if she was bipolar, what her problem was, but, she was definitely psycho. She needed to be institutionalized. Because this chick was just psycho. Well, here she shot the guy in the head. He wanted to break up with her. She showed up to his apartment or his condo. And he's an attorney, good-looking guy. And he was breaking up with her. And he was going on another date. And she must have found out about it or something. And she had a revolver and, I don't know, a revolver or a small, handgun. Fucking shot him right in the head. And then he fell over and he was twitching. She shot him like 7 more times, 6 or 7 more times. Killed him in cold blood. She tried to say it was in self-defense. And when she got her, they took her back to the police station to interview her. They read her rights, and she wanted an attorney. But while they had her in the room, she was completely psychotic. When they left the room, she thought there was no cameras in the room, and man, you should have seen this chick. It's called Roommates, and the show's all about you get a roommate and they kill you or some shit. That's why I don't want nobody staying in my house overnight. It's hard to get rid of people like that. So yeah, I don't want to get killed in my sleep. You know what I mean? And this guy was dating her for a little bit, but he found out she was very, very controlling, narcissistic behavior. He needed to get rid of it. And he even called a friend, a lady, and said, I'm going to break up with her today or tonight and blah, blah, blah. And he was concerned about his well-being. So he knew, and I guess they called the cops once before for a domestic and everything. It was, yeah. What do you do when you have a girl like that? And she didn't want him to break up, and she was going to kill him instead. That's scary things, man. That's a scary thought. Yeah, it sounds like being married. Yeah, it could be. They were in her 20s speeding, Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't. It's a shame, but I don't pity anybody that 3:30 in the morning, probably drunk, not just speeding. Gloria's real name's Claudette. Well, why do they call her Gloria? She answers by Gloria too. Tom Miller, are you back in action? Are you done now? Are you you should be like 90%, 95% better. You're probably gonna have long COVID for a while, because I had it for a while. And I had minor COVID. You had bad COVID, unless you got it all out of your system at once. But guys, I can't read comments right now. Just hold on to them a minute, because I don't want to sideswipe any cars. There's cars all around me, left of me, to the right of me. I had to pay attention to my driving so I don't take a door off if somebody opens it. So I apologize, but I got to drive safely here. So I'll be back in a couple minutes here once the road clears up. I can't look at the messages on YouTube and drive at the same time, so I'll scroll back when I park or come to a stoplight or something. Just that I don't need anything to happen. The radios are very quiet tonight. There's nothing going on. I had that 2-alarm fire in Bethlehem. If you're traveling through South Whitehall tonight, they're pulling over a lot of cars. There's a happy cop over there. Must be new on the force or something. They're pulling over cars, so be careful.
2326.
Oh, you're still walking with a cane. Oh, damn. I'm pretty sure you'll get, fully recovered. It's going to take a while. Like I said, I had some lingering, what they call long COVID, or, things not right with my body since I had COVID. I still, have some very minor things. Just hoping that it goes away eventually, and it is, but it sucks. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, you needed PT, so.
Upper Milford Township, 5826 Sun Valley Run, cross Churchview Road for an ALS allergic reaction. Station 66, Upper Milford Township, 5826 Sun Valley Run, cross Churchview Road for an ALS allergic reaction, 2327.
I want to go find a parking spot so I can talk to you guys a little bit and turn the truck off. You guys watching that guy? That's a cop back there. I'll pull over and look at some of the comments and talk to you. I'm glad to see, Miller's back. Give him a few months, he'll be driving around again, picking Gloria, or Claudette. Ain't nobody following me. What did Mark say? I'm sorry. Allentown just ain't the same no more. Great to see Thomas Miller back in the house. Yeah, I am too. EMS, more EMS calls.
Senior Living, 4851 Saucon Creek Road in room 312, cross street of Route 378 and Saucon Drive for an ALS heart problem. Station 72, Upper Saucon Township.
Are you, Steve? Are you in Texas? You're down there visiting or business or something?
Heart problem 2329.
ALS Behavioral Safe Harbor, 536 Bushkill Drive, across Stair Street, Easton. Communications Ops 1, 2329.
Yeah, we're glad he's back. He had us all worried there, man. Miller, we had you, we had the whole Doug. We thought you left this planet on us. For weeks and weeks, we were looking for you, and we almost wrote you off, buddy. It was a scary thought. Very scary, man. You were down for 9 days. Oh, nice. I've never been to Texas. My mom's been to Texas. She has family down there. Her one sister. So her and her other sister, we took them to Philly Airport. They flew down there for a little bit. Yeah, so... another week they should be lifting the mask mandate on airplanes. Well, hello, Julie. Where have you been, girl? Long time no see. I'm gonna go to the mall parking lot up here and open my windows because I'm hot. And I'll scroll backwards and read all the comments. So that's Brian, got a picture of her. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me pull over up here. Get to a parking spot. I can't do two things at one time. The print is so small. I gotta watch my driving. We'll pull over here.
They're not being aggressive.
Female with mental illness, not being aggressive at this time. They call for an ambulance.
She actually asked them to call.
I noticed. I think the female species is taking everything the last 2 years a lot more harder mentally than men. Women are just seem psychotic lately. Even some that I've been meeting are definitely something wrong. They're not right. I don't know. They're breaking down mentally. All right, let's see what's this fucking door locked. Let me go scroll backwards here and then see what's going on. Hey, bro. Hello, Nina. Hit me up on Snapchat when you have time. Okay, Julie. Sounds like a deal. Same with men. Yeah. Well, yeah, but there's some men go. I'm still pretty sane. Yeah, but so did my family write me off. You'd be surprised to hear some of the things that went on. Oh, geez, Tom. I'm sure. I'm sure, Tom. Julie says, "How are you?" I'm fine. How are you? Let's see, that's Brian's picture of her. He's got a picture of her. Brian got a picture of her, but not close up. I was down for 9 days. I got home last night. Are here. Rob Hill's laughing his ass off at occupational therapy. Tom Miller, yeah. Someone will follow me. No, they won't. I think I'm there in Texas. Let's see. I think I scrolled back far enough. How long did I have it? Well, when did I have COVID? Thanksgiving. What's the March? I had it through December, January, February. Yeah. Oh, I'm saying men in general, sweet. I know you are, Julie. I know you are. From what I hear from a bunch of ladies too, the dating scene is completely fucked up. I don't even know why people are dating today. I mean, hang out, get to know each other, through something else. I don't know. You go out. It's a lot of wasted time and money and energy. And women are dating way far more men than men are dating women. I know some women are talking 3, 4, 5 guys at a time, going out with them. Very seldom do they get a second date out of it. They get ghosted, they get this and that and everything else. And same with the men. There's too many. Too many people to converse with, and your energy's not on one person because you have a handful of people, and it blows up in your face. You can only juggle 2 or 3 balls, right? And even then, you're going to drop the ball, all right? You're going to drop one. And I try to tell this to people, and I'm like, hey, I just sit back. I got my handful of people. I meet people at at an office or wherever I hang out at, get to know people, and you start talking and texting, and one thing leads to the other. But to go on a website, I'm surprised there's anybody on dating sites anymore. It's quantity over quality, and I'm not going to be part of that game. Like I said, if I can't figure out the game, I'm not playing the game, and that's just it. I'll be content at what I do. Nobody is compatible no more. Discussing Julia, but am I right? I mean, I don't know if you're in the dating scene, but it seems like the women I talk to are dating more men than the men I talk to aren't dating as many women. And, I talked to a lady that I know, we're friends, and goofed around a little bit with each other. But, she's like, oh, I said, how was that date the other night? Oh, I went on a date. I think this is the one. He's going to keep me grounded. But I'm talking to 4 others. But this one might be but see, you're right there and then I thought to myself, well, that's way too many. Before the age of online dating, you had to meet people through work, family members, parties you went to, you sat there, you talked to another girl, you got her number, you maybe went, out, after the party or hung out in the car just to talk. You met people like that, but there's only one. You didn't drop her off at home or leave the party and then text 5 more girls that night to see what everybody was up to. So, you met one person, you made it work. You put your energy towards that person. But now everybody gets home, this lady goes on a date, she comes home and she's talking to 3 or 4 other guys. When I was talking to her on the phone, she was texting 3 guys while she was on the phone talking to me. Are you kidding me? Are you, and most of every date she goes on, it's a one date, it's one time. It's not multiples, you know what I mean? I'm gonna watch this car behind me. Hopefully I don't know if that's a cop or a fucking, I don't think it's a cop. But he's sitting kind of behind me, but I gotta watch. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Every time I sit in this fucking parking lot, people piss me off. I just want to see if the car moves, that I'm moving. Could be just sitting there getting head or something. I don't know. I'm going to move up here and see what happens. So far they're back there. Let me see. Are they moving? Fuck. I was going to go where that tractor trailer is, but I don't want to park next to the tractor trailer. Might think that's a little funny business going on there. Let me head up to the Wawa. But anyway, yeah, talking about dating and stuff. I mean, that's the problem with today right now is everybody has, there's too much quantity and there's no quality because you're not putting your time to figure out one person. And there's probably a lot of people compatible, but, while they're on a date with you, they're worried about the other 4 fucking people they've been talking to. And looking down at your phone when you're out with somebody just irks the shit out of me. Just irks the crap out of me. I don't even pull my phone out. All right? But if I see them doing it, now it's a fair game. I'll glance at my phone, but that's completely wrong to do. You should just turn your phone off, and learn about the person, Don't ask weird questions, but you got to get to know people. But they tell me, after the first date, everybody gets ghosted. I don't know what people are looking for or what they're, It was easy back in the day when I went, for us to meet people before cell phones. If you were lucky, oh, now I was gonna back in here and there's a bunch of people standing here. Christ, look at that fucking crew. I'm not parking next to them. What the hell? I'll eventually find a spot to park. Hold on, people. Oh, now I got this fucking weird van all blacked out. Oh, then I got a fucking limo. You know, before the phones, man, you met a girl and, you know, that was the one. What else were you going to do? You didn't have 8 more at your disposal, and you didn't have Facebook with 300 people on it. You know what I mean? So back in the day, it was easy. You met somebody, you put the energy towards them, you hung out a bunch of times, you got to like the people, you know? Yeah, that's the candy van, all right. Yeah, they're like a drug, and it's ruining everybody. Yeah, I wish I could find somebody that's on the same wavelength with cell phones like that, you know? Julie, if me and you go out, you know, no talking on cell phones, you know? I'm going to engage in a great conversation. I'm going to get to know you. And hopefully, you know, I'm already thinking about a second date and vice versa. You know, that's a good thing. I'm not thinking about who am I going to talk to when I get the fuck out of here. You know? Now, I can't date somebody that's, you know, if I would go out for coffee or something, and I find out you're, you know, very, you know, religious and prudent, and, you know, I got to watch because of the business I'm in, you know, that could definitely be a backfire. Airplane mode. There you go, Jetson, yeah. Yeah, back in the day, it was 7 digits, and then they added then we had to remember the area code on top of it eventually. You know? And the phone was on a cord. I would lay in, you know, I'd be at the house, laying on the sofa, or you're laying in bed, you had a phone with a cord. And you're only talking to one person. Do you see my point? Think about that. You know, you were at home, you're talking to one person, you didn't hang up and call, you know, 5 more girls. You know, you were talking to one, you got to know her. Talk hours on the phone, great conversation. Couldn't wait to meet her the next day. You know what I mean? Then you go out, you hang out. When you got home, you called her, you know? It's so fucking different now. Everybody's got way too many people to talk to. Then they got to go on social media and see what all their girlfriends are doing. You know, they're not just worried about, you know, looking for a boy. Then they got to get on social media and see who's on Instagram and Facebook and who's snapping who and what their friends are doing. You're not just competing, you know, with a bunch of other men. You're competing with her girlfriends, because she's got to keep up on, you know, who got the fucking, you know, the Gucci belt and the fucking Louis Vuitton fucking bullshit, and who's out with who. Oh man, and who got pregnant last night, and god damn, man, it's too much info too quick, and our brains can't handle it. Now, Mark, there's a whole bunch of people over there. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They don't know how to use social media, that's why. Exactly. Steve. I had a friend that just told me that, you know, instead of spending $200 or $100 on a date, and then ended up with nothing at the end of the night, because a lot of women, you know, they're looking for companionship and not sex. He said he'd rather go home and date his wife. At least he'll get sex. I was like, yeah, you could always do that. To go nowhere, exactly, Eric. Exactly, Jensen. You barely got cell phone service where you're at, Jeff. That's good. Talk show guy, what's going on? I would never take that's my problem. I don't take anybody out on a dinner on a first date. You know, I just chill out over coffee and talk at a house. And then if I get the good feels, I'll take you out. But other than that, no, I don't waste my time. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, and I'm not on any. I was on dating sites, but I you can't even turn them off. I get notifications. Oh, you got 5 matches. Well, I don't even know how to get on them anymore. Let me check this out.
Absolutely.
Fuck! I should have went to Tamaqua. I missed that. That was at 11 o'clock. It's 11:46. Police called it a fully involved house fire with possible people trapped. 139 Monoy Street. But that just came in 11:20. That's going to be too late to go to that.
2347.
I might have booked up to that up 309. But that's too late. If I would have seen that earlier, I might have jumped that. I'm doing it right, Mark? But you better buy me more than coffee. Come over for a coffee in my bedroom, he says. Call it soap opera bill. Let me see. I'm going to scroll. May as well pick up Gloria. Some ladies are just out for the money. I'm doing. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? I didn't know you were on YouTube. Yeah, stay divorced. Up near Shamokin, where it hit the building. Shamokin Dam? Are you talking about Shamokin Dam? When's my ride along? When are you going to ride me, Mindy? You tell me. I'm not going to waste my time riding around with a girl in my seat. I'm going to heckle next. I don't know, talk show. I was on heckle before, and it when I was done heckling, let me see if it actually, there's an error and it's not showing my replay. So I don't want to go back on there and nobody has heckled after me. So I think his server needs to be rebooted. Let me check it out again. Yeah, nobody's, there must be an error because nobody was on after me. And I'm on top of Mindy because Mindy broadcasted before me. But mine's still coming up error, so I'm pretty sure his servers are shot. He'll find out at 12:30 when he goes live. He's gonna have to reset it. And that's odd that nobody broadcasted after me. So something must be wrong. Ask Dance Mama for what? Oh yeah, I seen that, Jetson. Oh, I gotta turn that down because you know what? What's that fucking ABBA? I hope that doesn't hit YouTube. That's gonna freaking. I didn't realize it was that loud.
606.
Through friends.
Out, he's been disconnected. He did not give us a location. His phase 2 puts him in this area, though. We are attempting to get him back on the line.
you know, through somebody at work. I don't know. You go pay bills. When you frequent the same places all the time, you get to meet people. You know, you get to know people. You know, a restaurant, maybe you go there, you see the server all the time, or the manager, or you know, through friends is the best way. You know, and that's what I do. I like I said, if I could go on some of these websites, man. You can't disconnect once you're on there. You scroll through. I'm like, fuck that. How do you turn this goddamn thing off and delete it? You're out there. I'm out there floating around, and I still get emails for some things, and I'm never on them. I'm never on. What the hell happened here? I gotta get power back up here. I have not, Steve. Talk show.
605. The mail stating is no longer at the shack.
So ask Dancing Mama.
643 Main Street.
Nah.
Unsure of who
We don't even know who Dancing Mama is.
still at the shack. You can find a description of that.
Is Cuties on Netflix? I have no idea. I was thinking maybe we'll get a rollover down the street here. This guy just pulled out of the parking lot like nuts.
15 shot at him. Even burglar alarm, the office door. Wait. 15 shot at him. Each of the office box. 2352.
Listen to this guy. Where is he? He's definitely trying to kill himself or the car. What a piece of crap it pulled out. He almost rolled it going around the curve down there.
605, 2353.
You can still hear him. Oh, fucking moron, man. We might get a car into a tree here sooner or later. I still hear him.
Please have the complainant come outside. Doors locked.
It's Grizz. Yeah, no. He's down there looking at kids at Disneyland. Jared, you don't have a real hot tub. I don't consider your bathtub a hot tub, all right? Sorry, buddy.
2354.
Yeah, I'm not on Plenty of... I'm probably on Plenty of Fish, but I have no idea anymore. Julie, are you still here? Let's see. Julie's I think, from the West Coast. Unless she moved. But there's no way, me and her are going to hook up. We're at the other ends of the land. How hot is your tub? Mine needs a water change out. It's cloudy and I won't get into cloudy water. 2 weeks ago, it tested perfect. Like spot on. It was so perfect. And then I went to get in it last week and it was cloudy. So I tested the water. I added some stuff and it didn't clear up. So now I got to empty it. I just checked it again today and it's cloudy. So it's a season. The seasons are changing, so I might as well just on the next nice day, I'm gonna try to get it changed out.
He's gonna be
Oh, well, then maybe it's off now. I don't know. It's been years since I've been on that fucking thing. It's been years. Good. I'm not on it. Thank you. Adult Friend Finder is another one. I think I got an email from them today. But I never go on. I sure, check them out, but like I said, it's quantity over quality. And then you got to sift through all the fake accounts. And that, like I said, I'm not playing that kind of game. I don't play games, so I don't have the time to sift through the real ones and the fake ones. Yeah, you're full of shit. You can't sit in 118 degree water. I'm in the Bay Area. Bay. Oh, are you? Oh, I thought you were a little more north. Why was I thinking you were like up north? I forgot you said Bay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Sacramento or further north, Fresno or something. They have it, Jared. It's in the garage. They can't use it because the township didn't pay for it yet. There was a rollover today at 12th and Walnut. Yeah, that killed 2 people. Yeah, it's here. They're training on it. Give it a chance. See what happens with it. Can't really badmouth it, I guess. I have nothing to do with it, so they're the ones that got to learn how to drive it and operate it, not me. Yes, Bill, you're straight to the point kind of guy. Yes, Mark. Typical Rosenbauer. Do they like them? Apparently they like them in West Coastville. Didn't they have a bunch of them? I thought they had a bunch out there. How is it to be single anymore? It's great. Oh, 12th. Yeah, 12th and Walnut was a rollover too. I came in with rescue, but there was no rescue. I'm thinking 12th and Martin Luther King. I'm sorry. Yeah, there was one at 12th and Walnut today. Santa Clara County. Okay. Never been to California. Do you actually like California? Are we going to be involved in a war with Russia? I have no idea, Mike. They ordered 2 Pierces. Gotcha. So they're done with Rosenbauer, huh? I love being single. You do, Mindy, and so do I. That doesn't mean you can't have, girlfriends or boyfriends, etc., But it's nice to be single. Think about it. Julie, how long have you been married before getting divorced? I feel like I got out of prison, and I don't want to go back right away. So I'm trying to be good. Oh, you were from the... Oh, okay. So you're used to that. Okay. How long were you married? Because like I said, it's like, I was married 27, knew her 30. So 31 years maybe on... yeah, so it felt like I got out of prison, So I take it, I'm taking advantage of that and enjoying it. What am I going to... I'm not crying. These divorced women my age, I talk to, they want They want a relationship. They want to cuddle. They want companionship. I'm like, Jesus Christ. The one girl, I said, you just got divorced from a 27-year marriage and you're looking to hook up right away. I said, what are you on? Who the hell? You're not going to find any guy like that. Any guy our age that's been married that long and divorced is not going to get right back into another relationship. It's not going to happen. She don't listen. First time 8 years, second 5 years. They weren't my cup of tea. Oh, okay. Oh, you were, 2. Uh-oh, not your cup of tea. Ross, they're moving, yeah. No, they're like Denver's growing like crazy. The grass isn't greener. Oh, no, it's not, for sure. Sometimes you got to take the good with the bad and maybe try to work it out.
County EMS 10, 10 EMS 3, BLS for behavioral, 75 East Market Street, Cross Street, Center Street, Bethlehem City Communications EMS Dispatch 0001.
See, another behavioral. What the hell's going on? People are going nuts. I'm telling you. They need they shut down the state hospitals too fast, too early. Insane asylums, all them big buildings wasted. But I guess that's why we're seeing a lot of mental calls like this, because these people should be in those facilities, and since they closed them, they're at home with the people watching them or family members, and they don't know what to do with them, and then you end up calling an ambulance and they go in to the hospitals for a little bit and then they're right back out. That's probably why we think it's bad, because we don't have facilities to hold these people anymore. He's in my heckles, Mark. He's been in my heckles. Your first marriage, you were young, huh? All right. That's for sure, Mike. Oh, was he in my heckle tonight?
Both units off at the chat. 7 6 up Boston 0003.
Because nobody wanted to pay for it. So, for cost-cutting measures, they close it, because nobody wants to pay. And then they were having problems finding workers because the state pays so little. You go to a college, you get a degree in mental health, social work. You come out and you get paid crap from the state because they don't want to pay. So then they don't have the workers to man these fucking places. And yeah, put them out on the streets. Put them out on the streets. And that's why a lot of homeless people are homeless, because they were released from these facilities with no place to go. Family members didn't want them. And they just, they're not getting their proper medications at the right times. Nobody cares, and people are going nuts. Blame the states. All our taxes keep going up, but our services keep getting weaker. Man, I burned a quarter tank of gas tonight already. I filled it up too. And going to Bethlehem fucking killed the gas. Jesus Christ. We're gonna have to start doing the show from the studio. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jetson, but it's gonna rain. So as long as your patio's covered, you'll be okay. I smoked one today, but it was a little. It was only like in the 40s, and it was chilly out there. My hands were getting cold. I had a Cohiba Series M. The first one I cut, and the whole cap came off, and I ruined a $20-some cigar. So I threw that one out, and these things are expensive. So I got the next one out. The cap looked okay, and I punched it instead of cutting it because I don't know if my cutter is dull, but it ruined it ruined it. So I wasn't gonna smoke it like that. So I threw a $20-some cigar right out the fucking window. Kind of sucked. I'm just gonna do a, go around the block here, and then I'll probably end. I don't even know if I'm gonna come back on Heckle because I'm not sure Heckle's working. Oh, it's my favorite cigar. The Alma Fuerte, the black band gold lettering. That's another expensive cigar. I got another box. I have 2 left out of the box. That's not my daily smoke because they're fucking expensive. But that's my favorite. I have all of them. I have the black, the gray, and the red band. So. No, that's definitely my favorite. I got the hexagon one. Box pressed. Beautiful. Beautiful cigar. Top notch, too. Exactly. We could. I think somebody said, why can't we? But yeah, we could. Yeah, which one is the gray band? Alma. Oh, jeez. I can't remember because the one I just mentioned is my favorite. Fuerte. Julie, I'll hit you up. LA got an electric fire truck. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Jetson. I don't have it in front of me. That's the gray. What's the red one? The red one's spicy. The Campo is a milder one. I got boxes. I got all 3 boxes. Actually, I just got the red and the gray ones in a couple weeks ago. I ordered them. Yeah, that's a strong one. Peppery, spice. That's very peppery, spicy. They're all good, don't get me wrong, but the first one I mentioned is my favorite. Yeah, They look so good you don't even want to smoke them, burn them. I mean, it looks like it's so oiled and it looks like pure leather. It's just, man. It's a shame to even smoke them. They look so good that I think it's a hexagon. Uh-oh, here we go. What do we got?
611 South Fillmore Street, apartment 4, cross street to Albert Street, Priscilla Street, ALS overdose.
Well, we expect an overdose, at least one a night. Oh man, is he pulling that car over, or is he? He must be pulling somebody over. Oh, somebody must have ran this red light. I didn't even notice. Yeah, somebody must have ran the red light here when it was changing. Let's see if he pulling somebody over, or is he going to the overdose? Nah, he got somebody up. Oh yeah, he has somebody. About time they fucking catch him. Not cupcakes. Come on now. How scary is it for a cop to walk up to the fucking driver door when he first pulls over a car? You know, oh, it's a lady. It's like you're walking into the unknown when you walk up to a traffic stop. Put your headlights on, lady. Man, these ladies, man, I don't like to pick on the women, but the women drivers tonight are something to be desired. I swear to God. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not ball busting on them. But Christ, ladies, pay attention to your driving. That one was on the phone, didn't have headlights on. The other one ran a red light. That one cut me off down here to go nowhere, to go to a club. Come on now. You're making the rest of the fucking ladies, the good ladies, look bad. Red SUV going down 2nd Street with no headlights on. See what I'm talking about, people? Nobody is paying attention to their driving tonight. Nobody. Jesus. They're all married. Probably. No, but they're not with their husbands. If they are, they were in the car by themselves. That girl back there was by herself. Jeez, Allentown hasn't had one fire call tonight. Right? Oh, nice, Steve. Yeah, because everybody's cheating nowadays too. Like I said, it's just there's too much competition out there. Nobody's happy with what they got anymore. Blame social media on that one. Where's Mindy at? Is she still in here? Hey, if you want to have multiple partners, make sure the person you're with, if you want to have a boyfriend or a husband, is okay with having multiple partners. As long as it's in the open and you find somebody compatible, and then it'll be okay. It's when you do it behind their back. But if you meet somebody and say, hey, look, I like to be poly or whatever the fuck you call it. You want, I like to have multiple men. Are you okay with that? If you tell me that, I'll be like, hell yeah, because that means I'm not going to be tied down with one, that girl's going to be busy with other people when I don't want to be with her for 2-3 weeks. She'll be with somebody else. So be it. But just be upfront with the people. You know what I mean? Communications is key. If you're a swinger and you get divorced and you're out there meeting people and you want to keep doing it, you got to tell people up front, hey, look, I love swinging. Are you into that? Yes or no? That's important. Hey, I like to cheat. What does that mean? Well, I like multiple partners. I don't want to do it behind your back. Are you okay with that? Be upfront with the person. Whether you're male or female or whatever, goes both ways. Yeah, it goes both ways. Yeah, it's on both sides. If you don't like that kind of thing and you're upfront about it, then you're not going to get on a second or third or fourth date with the person, because she's going to be like, or he's going to be like, well, that, why put the person through that? I put it on the table. I like to have, I have 2 other friends that are girls. Do you mind if I have them girls or, whatever? And if you're not okay about it, then you'll say, hey, I don't like that situation, but thanks anyway. And then it's over. No hard feelings. You didn't hurt nobody's feelings, as long as you're upfront with it. But not many people do that, and yeah, that's it. And you'll never know if they're psychotic and how many medications they're on. It's like when I hire a girl, looks like a great, or not just girl, guy, an employee. All right, we'll hire you. You hire them, they look normal, right? Appeared to be normal. And all of a sudden, the first day they start, you get the phone call. Oh boy, Bill, what's wrong? Oh man, this person's this, that, and everything. Oh, she's bipolar. She's got this, and then the call-offs start, because she, when she goes in her mental state, or he goes, oh boy. Then you find out all their medical problems. They don't tell you any, because you don't know in an interview. You don't ask. And they put on this great act in their interview. You hire them, and it happens so many times. I get the phone call. I hope she works out. I'm like, why? Oh man, she's this and that, and last week she was in the hospital because her meds were screwed up and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh god. Week into it, she calls off. The next one, the next week call off because what a mess. It's like same thing goes. You meet a girl or a guy, and the first one, they hide it all, and then once you get to know them, it's like, oh boy, then you're getting shot in the head, like that roommate show that I just talked about, because that guy thought you was all it, dressed sexy, looked good. They were dating. They became boyfriend, girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden he found out, oh boy, she's psychotic. Now I got to get rid of her. And that cost the guy's life. See? Because he didn't know she was psychotic. He learned she was psychotic. Then had to get rid of her. He even called a friend up, a lady friend, and said, look, I'm going to be breaking up with her. If you don't hear from me, you know, call the cops, check on me or something. You know? Jesus Christ, he fucking ended up dead. Because he had to get out of the relationship. It cost him his freaking life over a piece of fucking ass. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't need that. All right, the book cover looked great, right? He bought it. He bought the book because of the book cover. Probably met her at a club. She looked freaking hot. You should see her without makeup on. I was like, holy shit. Man, whew. She looked crazy. I don't understand why he didn't notice her eyes, or, you know, you can tell somebody's nuts. God damn. He ended up dead. 29-year-old attorney. Did 8 years of freaking law school. A couple years into his career, and he ends up dead over some bitch. Oh, God. And vice versa. A lot of women end up dead by the guys that they date. So it's, you know, again, I'm not a one-way street. It's not a one-way street. Men are the same way. I have to take Plan B. This is messed up. Oh, man. Wow, man, he's stopping a lot of cars. South Whitehall, man, if you're driving through South Whitehall, Hamilton Boulevard, you better drive the speed limit and stop at the stoplights. Uh-oh. It's shown as a dead tag, so they have somebody, could be a stolen car. That was a good stop. Shouldn't be a dead tag. Means they maybe put an old tag on a car. Well, that was a good stop. All because they got to get to Taco Bell before they close. Holy shit, people. Oh boy, get their tacos. Blow the red light because you got to get to the Taco Bell. All right, what time is it? 12:24 Eastern Standard Time. You're watching News Working. We're not doing too much news tonight. Seems like we got stuck on the relationship topic. I don't know how that started. Oh, that better stay fucking yellow till I get through it. Jesus Christ. Love sucks. Well, love is a dangerous thing. I mean, love kills. A lot of people die over love. They get killed over love, all right? Now that lady is going to do life in prison without parole because she killed a guy she couldn't live without. Are you serious, people? It's like, is that the first guy she ever dated? Is that the first boyfriend she ever had that she had to kill? And I say the same thing for men who think they can't live without a girl. Come on, guys. You know? Are you a fucking pansy? You can live without a woman. Christ, I never wanted to do it, but hey, I was forced into it, and I managed just fine. I didn't go, pop pills and need to go in a goddamn psychiatric unit, get arrested, get a PFA, protection from abuse order on me or anything. I didn't want to be single. You know what I mean? Not at this age, after all these years of being with somebody. But hey, I took it like a champ. Then you do what you got to do. You go into survival mode. You don't kill somebody over it. No reason to be killing your girlfriend or a wife or ex-wife because of tomfoolery. It is Julie. Oh, you're back, Julie. I thought you left, actually. Good night, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Bev, it's a two-way street. I mean, we all got feelings. We got a heart. Everybody wants to be loved or feel love and, human contact and get physical with people. We understand. But don't rush it because, you could hook up with the wrong person and end up dead, is all I'm saying. Just don't be, I know friends that date or have people, they go with people or have a move in, and just because they want to be with somebody. Not because they love them, not because they're interested in the person, just because they don't want to be alone. And that's the dumbest reason. You don't know who you're inviting into your house to live with you. Don't be dumb. Don't end up dead. Yeah, never buy a vacuum cleaner for an anniversary or a gift to a woman. Don't ever do that. That offends them. Then they're like, "Oh, what am I, your maid? What do you want me to clean?" Yeah, cupcakes, you did wrong on that one. Never get cleaning equipment for your wife. Now, if she bought you a brand new lawnmower or riding tractor, we wouldn't see. That's the difference. She could buy, what do you call it? Something for the yard, an air compressor for the garage, tools for the car, and we wouldn't get mad. But if you buy them, a vacuum cleaner, a shampooer, stuff like that, they get mad. They get offended. But you can buy us a shop vac and we wouldn't get mad. Buy me a fucking lawnmower. I wouldn't get mad. What the hell? That's fun stuff. I guess they take offense to a vacuum cleaner. I don't know.
0029.
Thanks, David. Yeah, 30 years is a long time to be patrolling. I do agree. Most of the patrolmen around here get out like, I think it's 20 or 25 years, man. They don't waste a day. They get out because they're just had enough of policing nowadays, so they just want out. The young guys, the new guys are all gun-ho, but the older guys, they can't wait. They don't waste 1 minute. When they can retire, man, they're out. They bounce. Yeah. The women can buy me a grill. I would, we don't get mad. Absolutely. Who's this guy? I don't know that guy. Why is he coming over this way? I don't know that guy. Do you know that guy in the shorts? I don't know that guy, but I hope he's not driving. Hello, Debbie. You almost missed the show. Yeah, I get a crock pot. Yeah, we're back at Wawa. The Weight Watchers. See, Julie says no man better buy her a vacuum cleaner. Oh, man. Woo! There you go. I think these guys just found me on YouTube. They keep looking over here. He's on his phone. Are you watching me on YouTube? Maybe not. You got yourself some Sears magazines. Good, good, good. Oh, watch where you're going, lady. She was staring at me coming in and she almost didn't make her turn. Yeah, look at, she got a little discombobulated. I don't know why she was staring at me coming in here. She almost didn't make the turn. What the hell is she looking at? Why is everybody looking at me? Do I have something on my car? These people keep staring at me. That lady came blowing in here, looking over at me, almost hit the fucking bricks in the front. No. A cookbook. You guys are messed up. Eventually, we're going to see a crash here one night sitting here. Man, if we don't get a rollover or a crash coming in here after all these years, something's got to happen on this cam. Nah, I'm not going into Wawa. Not this one, anyway. If I do, I'll buy a fucking pretzel or something, and I can't be eating that at 12:30. No damn cookbook either. Woo! How about a vibrator? How about sex toys? I'm sure women don't complain about that. You can, guys, buy them sex toys. They'll always take that. That's a good gift to give. But every man has bought his wife a vacuum cleaner. Didn't know any better, but he has, every man that's married a long time, because you run out of things to buy, has bought a vacuum cleaner for a gift. I'm sure they have. And then you find out, like not cupcakes, what happens when you do that. Some flowers, some toys. James Heft. I knew it was you. What do you mean? Bill has got it. Exactly. Exchange a 5 for a bigger one. This isn't good. Christ. Where are all the ladies? Yeah, they must have fell asleep. You're the only one in here entertaining us. What happened to Nina, Mindy, Yvonne, Country Gal? Oh, Christ. Would you like a coffee? I have one in my hand right now. I got an iced coffee. Thank you. Debbie is still, well, she was. I don't know if she still is. Is the radio on, or is it just this freaking quiet? Holy shit, guys. I'm burning gas for nothing. Okay, now I'm going to be shocked. Now you're gonna get quiet, huh? Because you're the only lady in here entertaining the guys right now. Oh boy, she just turned. Guys, her cheeks just turned a little redder. Huh? I bet you she's blushing right now.
County EMS 10, EMS 3, ALS for seizures. 238 East Union Boulevard, cross street of Penn Street, Bethlehem City. Communications EMS dispatch.
Well, seizures. Well, it's at least it's not a psychiatric call. Yeah, Jeffrey, it's completely quiet. It's really quiet. City of Allentown, they're not even getting any EMS runs. Fire department hasn't been out of the house all night. Bethlehem had that quick 2-alarm job, but that was nothing. Got there, I got very little smoke. Couldn't find a place to park. Was on the south side. Those streets are a mess down there. You can never find parking down there. I'm amazed I was the first one there out of everybody. There was 4 cameramen there after me. Jay wasting his time and gas for nothing. There's no reason for him to be there. What's this guy doing?
I always talk to you, James Heft.
Oh, you're in here.
Yeah, I was like, I knew it was your vehicle. I'm like, oh, I see you all the time. So I know you don't like to have people driving up to you. I figured if I pull this out, you're like,
It's all right. You don't have to do that, man.
I have to because I told you I moved up to Carbon County that time.
Oh, all right. Oh, dude, you didn't have to do that. Because I got my coffee in my...
I always say, when I lived over there in Allentown, South Allentown, and I moved down in January, in my head I said, I have to see him one day. And it was just by an accident because I was going home, I'm picking up the stuff that when I moved, and I'm like, I know. I know.
We're up in Carbon because they just had a bad house fire in Tamaqua.
Did they really?
Yeah. Cop called it in with people trapped, fully involved.
When is this? Just now?
11 o'clock.
Wow.
Oh, that's school kill though. That's off the. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. But
I was thinking, but it's up that way.
I had to call up the 911 in where I moved, and I moved to Lansford. I was telling you. Every time you call up, or like, well, she's handicapped, and so I had to have her helped in, and each time it gives you the wrong police department. It gives you the Schuylkill County. Like,
because one of the cell towers is picking it up over there.
she hates it, and I'm not really liking it, but you can't afford it over here, so.
Yeah, no, dude, up there, like Palmerton, all that area up there, housing is so much more affordable. Down here, you get killed.
We paid $65,000 and couldn't get nothing down here.
Oh, you're not gonna get nothing down here. No, you're right.
But at least I'm glad that one that I got to meet you.
It's like, I said somebody's pulling up over here, right?
Every time I was, before we moved, I wanted to watch, I was watching you for a while, and, I used to comment periodically, and then I'm like, I know you were talking about going to the Apple or the iPhone thing, and I didn't see anymore, so I didn't know if you were still on it, so I stopped kind of watching for the while.
Or do you have Android or Apple?
Android.
That's why you don't see me on Heckle.
Hopefully they get it on there eventually.
Soon. Yeah, he's working on it. He says it's coming soon, but that's where, when I was at the fire in Bethlehem, I was on Heckle.
I don't. know if you've been around, if it's what the price is up there. It's like $4.49 for a gallon of gas.
No, I paid that tonight, $4.49.
Did you? That means it's supposed to go up like $6. I'm like,
Yeah, the guy told me fill up this week because next week will be $5.
I hope it don't last long.
And this is this is an 8-cylinder too you're driving, right? Yeah, it sucks
I'm gonna
gas.
end up getting rid of it though, but it's like even my Safari's expensive.
Yep.
Anything's expensive right now.
Yep, that might be Bethlehem. Dude, thank you, man. You didn't have
You're
to.
welcome. No, I
I'll
have-
definitely.
it's just-
I'm gonna definitely get coffees with this.
Outdoor gas leads. 2179
Right.
Astor
You
Road,
have a good
cross
one.
street up Moore Lane.
Gas
Bethlehem
leak.
City Communications Fire Dispatch.
Drive safe going up there, man.
Oh yeah. I always have to have my GPS because it's my brain's not good with that.
Take care. We got some money for coffees or gas or something. Thank you, sir. Heft. He said his name was Mike. He's in here. He was commenting earlier. Does anyone hear beeping? Drunk Beck is in the back. Carbon represents. Yeah, he's from Carbon. Well, he was from Allentown. And he's moved up to Carbon because he can't afford housing down here. Carbon County's, you know, if you want to save money, that's the place to go and get housing. That looks like a shady deal, though. I've been sitting out here, and then that car pulls up and hands me money for a coffee. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good on the cameras. I hope nobody else pulls up next to me. Holy shit. Oh, man. That was nice of the guy. Oh, that's not that cheap. 1,000 or 1,200. I hope that's for a house, you know? Yeah, Ross, the gas prices are going up. I filled up tonight at $4.49 a gallon for 92 octane or 93 octane. He said it took me $80 and I wasn't even empty. $80 filled it from a quarter tank. $80 got me 3/4 of a tank. And he said it's probably going to be $5 next week. I came back. Anybody here? That was the guy in the bucket. It wasn't him. Yeah, it froze up after he left. Hello, Lucky Dog. We're back. We've had like 40 some people in here and it dropped down to 16 because it froze. You got to just stick with me. Something happened in that area. I just drove away and it came right back. So I figured let me move. Yeah, it's good now. Yeah, Steve, you got to just hang in there until it comes back. See, that's not that bad. Everybody's coming back. I'm going to see, see, I don't want to go to Heckle if Heckle isn't working right. It appears that Simon is on. But see, it said he's
3202 Winchester Road, apartment 11 for a domestic. You can play in the apartment underneath them. An elderly woman resides with her son. She has very bad dementia, and the son is intoxicated every night. There's currently a lot of banging and shaking of the apartment going on. 3202 Winchester Road, apartment 11. 0049.
oh Gino, what's going on? Two people are live cat, yeah. Hey, Nina's back. Julie. I wonder if some of these people don't have Apple products. If I go to Heckle, you need iOS to get Heckle. Maybe I'll try Heckle before we close out the show. And we have 32 in here. Let me pull over it in this parking lot and see what's going on. Maybe I'll go on Heckle. Jesus, I thought it looked a little smoky in here. I don't know. It must be those lights. Anybody in the parking lots? Can I pull over up here without being watched? All right, guys. Sorry about how quiet the radios are. There's no action going on. Maybe I'll flip over to Heckle. Anybody want to go to Heckle?
1031.
We have UGI response to this area. We have an order yet.
Do I smell anything?
0051.
No.
Engine 610 letter 2 for general fire alarm 1519 Cottage Avenue, cross street at 15th Avenue, Bethlehem City. Communications fire dispatch 0051.
Yeah, Bethlehem's getting some stuff. I can't, no iPhone. I want to be there on my phone. Two people, let's see.
Kansas County has 10 utilities through that call on Cottage Avenue.
All right, everybody. Let me flip over there, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to just go on and say hi to Heckle, see if it's working. And then, Costanza, you going to Heckle with me or what? Oh, Cupcakes can't go there either. Man, we're going to lose a few people. Because I'm not going to be out late. I was just going to end this. I've been on in 101 minutes. Gino, why? Why what? Speak to me. I'm not going to be out late. I'm getting tired.
UGI was notified. Yeah, boy.
Yes, to Heckle. Oh, okay. You said why. I thought you were saying why. All right. Yeah, I'll only be on there a couple minutes. I'm not going to be on long. Oh, okay, Nina. Oh, yeah? Oh, how to be a heckler. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's that. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Okay, and Mike, if you're listening to me going up the highway, thanks again, bro. Greatly appreciate it.
Alright, 10 utility too. Hey, the alarm company called back. They spoke with Patricia Owens, who was on scene. Actually, Tricia Owens, and she said accidental activation and gave proper code.
Yeah, no problem, Eric. Thank you for stopping in. Alrighty. Well, that's that. 10-1000, I guess, huh? And
0054.
look for maybe a quick YouTube video of that Bethlehem fire. It's going to be a quick one. There's not much going on there. It was really a boring fire, if you ask me. It was definitely not a true 2-alarmer, but Mike Hunt. No, that Mike, what's his name? Heft. Hello, Savannah. Savannah H416. Do I know you? You knew my first name. Very interesting. Yeah, I've been back, Julie. If you have an iPhone, I'm going over to Heckle. Download Heckle, search news working. If not, I'll be back. I'll hit you up on the other platform. Because I'm not going to be out much longer. I'm going to head home soon, and then maybe I'll message you. Hello, Savannah. But yeah, if anybody has iOS devices, you can catch me on Heckle as soon as I go off on here. I'll be on Heckle for a couple minutes, then I'm going to be going home. Do you have an iPhone or an iPad, Julie? It's not for Android users yet. It's a live streaming application on iOS. Well, T-Mobile, you can get it on T-Mobile. I just got to know if you're on an iPhone or an Android. Oh, so if you have an iPhone, Julie, just go to the App Store, type in Heckle, download the app, sign in, search news working. Or, if I'm live streaming, I'll be on the top of the list. And if you go into my profile, you hit follow me with notification. I go on Heckle at least 3 times a week, and then all my fires and accidents are on Heckle. If you put follow with notification, you get a little whistle when I go live, and if you say follow with no notification, you won't get notified. So I'm going to be over there. If you want to try it, sign up and look for me. I'll be over there. I'll be on there for a few minutes anyway. Let's see what this is. That's
Central EMS, 300 Tillman Street, Cross Street, North Meadow Street, North Bryan Street, BLS, sick person. What's going on here, Chief? Just get the airport for you.
Yeah, Savannah, you can't. Android is not up and running yet for Heckle. Soon, but not now. All right, everybody, have a good night, and we'll be back next Saturday.
Counter cleared.
Ciao.
Oh, there, 15.